Okay, back for part 3 on the Syntrx II beginner tutorial video. So far we have a 3 oscillator patch. 2 of them are being used as audio. They're going to a filter. The filter is going to the envelope signal, which is controlled by the trapezoid, and that's going to the output. We're using oscillator 3 as an LFO to modulate the filter, and we're sending noise to the sample and hold, and using the sample and hold to modulate the filter as well. And it sounds like this. Speed this up. So the reason we're getting this random effect, we'll hear it better if we send it to like the oscillators. Is because we're using noise as the input, and a sample and hold is grabbing a little bit of the signal every time this light moves, and noise has so much going on that it's always a different part of it, so you get a random signal. But if instead of noise we send something consistent like oscillator 3 as a triangle wave to the sample and hold, then we get, we'll turn this level down. This little up and down pattern is because we're using a triangle wave, which is a wave that goes up and down. So if we move it to up saw, now our pattern goes up. If we move it to down saw, now our pattern goes down. You can get more creative with this if you mix a couple oscillators to the sample and hold. Like we'll take the oscillator 2 and we'll just have the square up. And as we bring up the other waveform, our pattern changes. So you can just play with the pitch and waveform of your whatever's feeding the sample and hold and get these little patterns. So, the envelope, like I said, if it's not on manual, it will self-repeat. And the speed of this is determined by the off knob, but also by the decay, and also by the attack. But you need the on knob up to hear the attack stage properly. We'll get rid of this sample and hold. We'll send it to the filter just to give some movement. So if we have a typical repeating trapezoid and we send the sample and hold to the decay, now the speed of our repeats change. And if we send noise to the sample and hold, we'll get random changes. We'll get rid of these oscillators to the sample and hold, just use noise. Send the sample and hold to the pitch of oscillator 1 as well. Oh, I sent noise, not the sample and hold. I was kind of vibing with noise though. You can use noise as a modulation source. This is maybe a good time to mention that any signal can be used for audio or CV. So if we stop all this modulation, and we'll tune this up a little. You can do some strange things, like we can send oscillator 3 to the effects and then send the effects to the filter cutoff. And now our modulation signal is being delayed. Or that's reverb, so. So here's just oscillator 3 modding the filter. Sorry, this is just oscillator 3 by itself. But if we send it through the effects, you get like a noisier modulation signal. It's maybe not the best example, but what I'm saying is try everything. Try sending, mixing signals to the ring mod, mixing signals to the sample and hold, using the effect as a modulator. So we'll just start up a fresh patch and show a few more advanced things you can do. So if we take the effects to the output and send it back to itself, so you can get a lot of sound going without even using the oscillators or filter or anything, just through feedback tricks. These input 1 and 2, we never really use them, but we'll do something quickly with them. We can just send input 1 and 2 to the scope, scope is normal back to them. So you'll see this light is flashing. If we just listen to it, we get some clicks. So this can be used for modulation, or if you were to say send it to the filter and then send the filter to this mix as well. I sent them to the wrong one again, making a lot of mistakes in this video. Can't really hear the resonance so well. There we go. So yeah, try running things back to themselves. You can do so much with the patch matrix. Everything works, so just try everything. Thanks for watching. Have fun.